Yeah. Hello, everyone. Today we are going to discuss about natural language processing. Yeah, NLP. We can also call it as NLP. So let's see what is natural language processing, and in this tutorial, what we are going to cover. So here we are going to cover introduction of this natural language processing and components and process of this natural language processing and the conclusion of. And the next, we'll see what is that. Yeah. In the introduction, we are going to cover what is natural language processing and natural language processing for machines, which type of machines we are using and why we are using NLP, and the history of NLP we can see in this introduction part. Yeah. What is natural language processing? Natural language processing is a subfield of artificial intelligence. It's a subfield of AI and that deals with interaction with computers and humans in natural language. So here it is a subset of subfield of this in artificial intelligence, and it also deals with interaction between the computers and humans in natural language. So here the process of information contained in natural language text, that the process, the text should be in a natural language, and it can also known as the computational linguistics like CL, computational linguistics and human language technology, HLT, and natural language engineering. Yeah, NLE. These are the different types of. This can also call it as natural language text in the natural language processing. So here we have many key aspects of this using natural language processing, like text analysis, tokenizations, stemming, lemmatization, and name entity recognition. Coming to the sentiment analysis, will deal with determining the emotions and opinions of text, opinions in the text content. And coming to the language modeling, here we are predicting the next words or characters in a sequential order. Coming to the machine translation, we are translating text from one language to another language here. This is machine translation, and we can also see this in the speech recognition, like converting spoken language to text conversion. And we can also see in the dialogue systems like generating human like responses. These many different types of key accepts or the in using of natural language processing. So here NLP for machines, why we are using for the machine purpose. So here analyzing, understanding, and generate human language, just like what the humans do. So here it can analyze the data, or it can analyze the text what we have assigned to for the machines, and after that it can understand what is there in that, and it can generate in a human language that it can able to understood for everyone, right? Okay, that language is can able to understood for everyone, and they can also easily understand what is there in that. And applying computational techniques of language domain, different types of techniques also we can apply for those text contents in the programming part, and to explain linguistic theories and to use the theories to build systems that can be of social use, and it can also using for the social media purpose and all those. And started off the branch of artificial intelligence, it has started as a branch of artificial intelligence, and it borrows from linguistics and different types of cognitive sciences and mathematical calculations and statistical, and all those different types of subjectivities are also included in the natural language processing, and this makes the computers to learn our language rather than we learn the, yes. These are the different these are the purpose of using for the machines natural language processing. And why this NLP as we are using this, a hallmark of human intelligence, and this is also text is a large repository of human knowledge and is growing quickly. And using in the computers programs that understood speech to text or text to speech recognition. So in these for this purpose, we are using the most natural language processing. Yeah, history of NLP. In 1950, this article was published as Machines and Intelligence, and it has advertised now what is called Turing test, as it is an subfield of artificial intelligence. And we have some beneficial and successful natural language systems that was developed in the year of 1920s. Yes, a natural language system working is like restricted with blocks of words. Like here we are using the NLTK. Yeah, it's natural language toolkit. In that, they have containing some different types of words and sentence phrases and all those. So when you're going to deal when you're going to working with this NLP, we have to import the different types of libraries and the modules and all those for returning of the coding part and all those, right? So here this NLTK as containing of all those words, phrases and meanings and all those that will able to get access of using this NLTK toolkit. So it is having some blocks of words. It has restricted like and that for that word they have some different types of meanings. So in that phrase is what we are going to call it as, and it can act as adjective or pronouns and all those that is have some restrictive words of in this. So this is with restrictive vocabularies as written in the 1964 to 1966. This was implemented in the year of 1964 to 1966. This is about the history of natural language processing. And let's see the components and the process here. The components of NLP, linguistic and language, and the steps of NLP techniques and methods. We are going to see all this. Yeah, first, components of natural language processing. Here we have two types of natural language processing components. One is NLU and another one is NLG. Here NLU. NLU stands for Natural Language Understanding, right? Yeah. This natural language understanding is a subset of natural language processing, right? That focuses on enabling computers to comprehend and interpret human language. So here it is mostly focusing on the computers to enabling the comprehension and the interpretation of human language. So here this can mostly focuses on the syntax analysis and semantic analysis, pragmatic analysis, and discourse analysis. This semantic analysis is used for identifying the grammatical structure and all those in the words and phrases. And semantic analysis is like determining the meaning and context, determining the different types of meanings and context. And the pragmatic analysis, it's for understanding the language in context. It's for understanding the language in context. And discourse analysis, it's like analyzing conversations and dialogues. Analyzing conversations and dialogues. This is about the components of this NLU. Yeah, NLU, natural language understanding. And we have different types of applications and techniques for using of NLU, like tokenization, parts of speech, named entity recognition, and dependency parsing. And also we can use this machine learning. And coming to the applications, we can use for virtual assessments like Siri, Alexa, and sentiment analysis tools, language translation apps, chatbots, speech recognition systems, text summarization tools, information retrieval systems. And we have different types of tools and framework for this natural language understanding. NLTK, TensorFlow, PyTorch, and the next one is Stanford Core NLP. And yeah, that's it. These are the tools and the frameworks for using of natural language understanding. Uh, we can also implement different types of real world examples, like real world applications and real world projects for using of natural language is understanding. So let's take an example of this. using NLU as Google research algorithm and Amazon's Alexa, Microsoft Translator, Facebook language translation, and recently this has IBM's Watson. Yeah, these are the different types of tools which we can, sorry, real world examples which we can use of this natural language understanding. And this the future of NLU is it can increase the use of deep learning. Yeah, it can increase by use of deep learning and multimodal interaction like speech, text, and the vision. These are the multimodal interactions and explainable AI, transparency in decision making, and yeah, human computer interaction advancement. Yeah, these are the different types of future for using of this uh, NLU, how the future will be. It can increase in the deep learning and using of text to speech vision, and it can also use in the transparency in decision making NLU on devices, and also it is having the human computer interaction. Yes, these are the different types of futures of this using NLU. Yeah, this is about the component of NLU, like natural language understanding.